everyone, it's Amber, and today I'm going to be discussing one of my new recent favorite books, which is Alex Approximately by Jen Bennett. This book is amazing. I love this book so much, and I think it's honestly my favorite read of 2017 so far, which is a bold statement, but that's how good this book was. It deserves that title as of now until I read something that I like better. If you don't know what this book is about, it follows a girl named Bailey, and she lived in Washington, D.C., and she's really into old movies. So she's been communicating with this guy, the screen name of Alex, on this platform where they talk about old movies and stuff like that, and she has also been using a screen name, which is Mink. He knows that her dad lives in California, but they don't know like each other's real names or anything like that, so he tells her that she should go and stay with her dad for the summer because Alex also lives in California, and come see this movie at a movie festival with him so that they can meet. And Bailey actually decides to move to California and move in with her dad, but she doesn't tell Alex that she's moving because she wants to like find him and figure out who he is, and she's like on this mission to kind of figure out who Alex is. And in the meantime, she's living her regular life and her regular summer in California in this like small little town, and she meets this other guy named Porter who is a bodyguard at the museum that she's working at for the summer, and they kind of become like enemies a little bit, and possibly a romance sparks between them. Maybe. Hate to love romance. That's my favorite. But us as the reader, we know that Porter is Alex and Alex is Porter, and he's actually the same person. So the whole time you're just rooting for them to get together because you know that it's the same guy and you want them to figure it out. This book is actually a retelling of You've Got Mail, which I've never seen, but apparently it's a really good movie, and now I have to watch it because I love this book so much. There are so many things that I love about this book. I just had an amazing time reading this, and I picked it up unexpectedly. I just read like the first chapter of it, and then I was really hooked, so then I just started reading it more. Everything that you really want in a summer contemporary is in it. It has drama, it has real things, and it just weaves in real life problems and issues and a lot of things like that in with summery like fun. So I usually don't read books with a lot of like hard-hitting topics or like really emotional things in them, just because that's not really like where I like to go when I'm reading. I like to escape to somewhere that's happy, and obviously every book has drama and every book has a problem in it, or else it wouldn't be interesting. So I don't typically tend to lean towards really sad books or books with a lot of really emotional issues in them, but this book has a way, and it did it so unexpectedly, and I wasn't expecting there to be a lot of things like this in this book, that it really intertwines things like that and emotional things into this book in a way that it's so like normal, and it doesn't take over the whole book. I like the way it does that because that's how it is like in real life. It really intertwines those things in with Bailey's story and her summer, and just the people that she meets throughout it, like her best friend and Porter and her, like they all have their own issues and family things and like things in their past that we find out that are really, really hard. And it's really nice to read about because it's done in a really, really beautiful way. I really like the way that it was intertwined in the way that it's still a really fun book, but it also like has real topics and real issues and struggles in it. So I love that. I also just love Bailey's character as a whole. She has a Vespa, and I love Vespas. Like, I really, really want a Vespa, and I want one even more now that I've read this book. But it's like baby blue, which is the color Vespa I really want. And she named it Baby, and it has like a cheetah print seat, and it's so cute. And she rides it around everywhere, and it's adorable. Porter's a surfer who I have like a really weird obsession with surfing, and I really don't know why. I've never been surfing, and I've never really known anyone who surfs. I just have like a strange obsession with it, and you don't read many books about surfers, so it's nice to see a surfer in this book because I've never really read a book with a surfer guy or girl in it. Also, another thing that I want to touch on is Bailey's relationship with her dad. I really like the way that it's portrayed. I think that it's really realistic and it's really cute, and I like how her dad was actually a part of the story, and instead of like being a neglectful parent. I mean, he wasn't like the center of it. It wasn't about her and her dad's relationship. It was about her and Porter. But it was really nice to see the way that he was like kind of awkward and like interacted with her, how they play Catan together, which is something me and my family also do, so that was kind of funny, and seeing like the jokes about that game. If you don't know, Catan is like a board game. Me and my family play it, but her and her dad also play it. They have like little jokes about the game, which I find funny. So that was also fun, and I really like how her and her dad actually had a relationship, and it wasn't one of those books where the child and the parent has like no relationship, or the parent is like dead or gone or something like that. I think that this book has something in it for everyone to enjoy, whether you really like romance or you want some more like drama. There's something in it for you. I personally really loved this book, and I definitely recommend it to all of you guys. If I didn't say this already, I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars very predictably. There wasn't really anything that I didn't like about the book. I really enjoyed everything. The pacing was great. I just wish that there was more at the end, because of course, every time you finish a contemporary, you want more at the end because you want more of the characters, and I really wish we could see more. This is like a perfect summer read, so definitely pick this up this summer. I highly recommend this, and I'm so glad that I picked it up because I don't really read a lot of contemporary, but I was just very inclined to read this book and I decided to pick it up, and I am so glad I did. So that is about it for my review of Alex Approximately. But if you haven't already read Alex Approximately, definitely go do that, because I love this book with all of my heart. It's one of my new favorite books. It's my favorite book of 2017 that I've read so far. So if you haven't read it, go pick it up, and if you have read it, definitely tell me down below what you guys thought of it, or if you're planning on picking it up now that I have talked to you guys about it. And yeah, so I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please feel free to give it a thumbs up, and you can also subscribe down below if you want to see more of my videos, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!